So this is where it all begins. So usually on an Ironman account you would suicide at the men at Lumbridge, but unfortunately you can't do that on a hardcore, so I'm going to have to try and find a way to get some food. I was just looking at the minimap and it turns out that X marks the spot quest brought out a little pub in Lumbridge, so I'm going to see if I can get some beer here. Oh, this is perfect. There's a man in the pub as well, so you can pick the guy's pocket. When you get damaged you can just go over to the bartender here. Welcome to the Sheared Ram, what can I do for you? I'll have a beer please. That'll be 2 coins. And this heals 1 HP. So you can stay here till level 5 thieving, and then move on to the cake stalls in Ardee. Whilst I'm in Lumbridge, I'm going to start the X marks the spot quest, because it's actually quite quick and it's around the area of Lumbridge, Drainer Village, and areas like that, and the rewards are actually really good. You get an antique lamp that gives you 300 XP, and you get a beginner clue. So it's great for the beginning of the account. And that's 5 thieving. I can now go and do cakes at Ardee. And this should be the last part of this quest. Dig here, get the casket, and... do we open it? No, we give it to Veos. So he should just be at Port Sarum. That's the X marks the spot quest complete. Now this is a great quest to start off with because it gives you 1 quest point, an antique lamp that gives you 300 XP in any skill you want. So that's going to be great. I don't know what I'm going to put on yet, but it's great. I'm probably going to save it for Herblore, maybe another skill, not sure yet, but it also gives you a beginner clue as well, so let's see if I can do that first of all. In a barbarian village, nice, well I can do that. I was going to use the antique lamp on Herblore, but it turns out you need to complete the druidic ritual quest to start that skill, or to even use any lamps on it. Now usually antique lamps you can't bank them, so I was thinking what the hell, am I going to walk around with this in my inventory all the time? But it turns out, if you click on the destroy option, it says maybe you can get another from Veos in Port Sarum. So if you click destroy, you can speak to Veos and he'll give you another one. So you can pretty much bank your lamp here for as long as you want. So I'm just going to come back here and speak to Veos when I've got Druidic Ritual done. Oh damn, this is my first time in the Enclave. See, this is really nice. I actually really like this area. I remember reading the notes about it. There's pools over here somewhere. Yeah, so that's how you get into Castle Wars. That's the competitive one. And here's the pools. So this will restore your run energy, prayer, and your health points. Cool, and that's the free-for-all portal. So I'm just going to go to Castle Wars now. And that should just take you directly there. Yeah, there's no return portal, that's fine. Teleport. And there we go. Whilst I'm on my way to Ardee, it's probably a good idea to pick up a few of these super anti-poison doses. I remember years and years ago when everyone first made their Ironman account, you would stand here and thieve from the baker's stall from this side. Now even when you look at guides, it still has that. Usually there'll be someone standing here and they'll click here, but the problem is look at all the guards around. You're just going to get attacked. See, you try here, boom, hey, get your hands off that. But if you stand underneath the baker, oh shit. You can stand here, the baker won't call out the guards, and no guards will ever come round this side. You'll never get them walking behind you, so you're just free to AFK here all day. When you're stealing cakes from the baker's stall, the only thing you have to worry about are the guards. They're the only things that are going to bother you at the baker's stall. But when you move to Silk, you have to worry about the guards and the Ardee Knights. And the Ardee Knights hit a lot higher than the guards. So what I've managed to do is, I've managed to lock this guard in here, I've managed to lock an Ardee Knight there, and another Ardee Knight. So that's 2 Ardee Knights and 1 guard hidden. Now I don't think anything can get around here and attack me now, but I guess I'll find out. I think this will be enough silk to get a good amount of starter money. Damn. 862 silks. Right, let's find out how much I'll get for that. I think you get around 60 per silk from the dude. So 60 times 862... whoa, that's a lot of starter money. Whilst I wait for my silk to cool down, I'm going to go and get a few more 100 cakes. The reason being is, well there's 2 actually. One of the reasons is, I'd like to have enough cakes to get 99 fire making at Wintertodd. The second reason is once I'm finished with all this, I'd like to get at least 38 thieving, so when I want to go back to thieving, I can just go straight to Master Farmers. Woohoo! That's 38 thieving, I can now do Master Farmers. Ooh, my first ever genie. Give me that. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. If anyone doesn't know, you can get a spade where you start the Plague City quest. In 2016 they brought out a thing called Crack the Clue, and the rewards from that actually count as warm items at Wintertodt. So the first one is just around here somewhere. I think it's over here actually. For the other two warm clothing pieces, I'm going to get the scarf from Diango, which is the rainbow scarf, and then I'm going to get the Clue Hunter cloak, which is just south of Yanail. Right, let's see if I can remember how to do this. Hello, I have some fine silk from a faraway land to sell you. I may be interested in that, what price? So the first one, you say 120, then he will say he'll give you 50, and then you say 60. You drive a hard bargain, but I guess yes. Oh, beautiful. Nearly 1,700 coins. Before I go to Wintertodt, I want to get myself 20 construction, which works out to be 155 planks, or 5.5 inventories worth. Woohoo! Alright, time to complete the first ever step of my first ever clue. Well done. And what is it? Speak to Reldo to receive a strange device. Nice. Alright, my device is very cold. Let's see. So the possible locations are atop Ice Mountain, inside the wheat field next to Draenor Village. Okay, so let's see if I can get it a bit closer by moving. There we go, so it's atop Ice Mountain, which is just all the way over here. Alright, before I go and finish that clue, I'm going to get some supplies from the sawmill guy. So I need one saw and as much nails as I can get. I'm on step 1, this will be step 2. Apparently that means that there's a 45% chance of getting the casket at this step. So let's find out. Woohoo! Okay, let's open my first ever casket. What's it going to be? Well, you don't really get good rewards from these caskets, so a cowl and a steel axe. Well, I've already got the steel axe, but now I can look like a little bitch. Alright, so now I'm just going to train a little bit. I want to be able to wear the steel axe when I'm at Wintertodt, to save myself that sweet, sweet inventory space. I found this Wintertodt calculator online and it seems pretty good. So what I want to do is I want to see how high I can get my HP before I start taking more damage at Wintertodt. So with 10 HP, 50 fire making and 4 warm items, with 3 braziers lit, I will only take 1 damage, and 3 braziers lit will be most of the time anyway. So let's put up to 11. Okay, so 11's the same. The area of attack does get higher, but not a big deal. So 12. So it's still 1, right? Okay, let's pop up to like 15. Oh damn. So you can get 15 HP and you still won't take any more damage. How about 16? So 16 it goes up. But I heard that if you put your fire making higher, it mitigates that as well. So yeah, so if you get 60 fire making with 16 HP, you still only take 1 damage. So let's put up to like 20. Alright, okay, so 20. Let's see if it goes. Let's see if that goes back down to 1 when you get 80. So it goes back down to 1 anyway, the higher your fire making. It doesn't matter if you get the early HP levels that much. So I think a good idea is to at least get 14 HP for myself before going to Wintertodt, because even at 50 fire making with 4 warm items, there's no difference at all. Ooh, another beginner clue. Can we do this one? Charlie the Tramp. Ooh, my first ever easy clue. Alright, that's 15 construction, so I want to check something out. So at 15 construction, I have 252 XP until a level. Nice, okay. So at level 1 construction, you can go to Wintertodt. And the way that Wintertodt works is, it'll give you 4 times your level in experience per brazier fixed. So that is 4 experience per brazier. So let's figure that out. So 83 divided by 4 is 20.75. So you'll have to fix that brazier nearly 21 times just to get 1 level up. So from level 1 to 2, 20 times. That sucks. Okay, but from 15 to 16, 15 times 4 is 60. Right, and now I have 252 experience. 252 divided by 60. So now I only have to fix it 4 times to get a level up. So it makes sense to just get your construction level up at least to 15. 15, 20, somewhere around that area. It's just a good idea. So I want to do teak trees to get the rest of my fire making and wood cutting up. It makes sense since I got 35. It turns out there's actually a teak tree just southwest of Castle Wars, so that's perfect for me. Damn, an elite nest, I wonder how rare that one is. 50 fire making. There's just one last thing I need to do before I go to Wintertodt. Tremendous. Now this is the last piece of warm clothing that I need before I can go and get 99 fire making at Wintertodt. So the first step of my easy clue is actually in Zaya, so I thought I'd get out the road before taking that big walk up to Wintertodt. I think that'll be enough for the first video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.